You're listening to the Coconut Avenue Radio and Podcast Network.
Welcome to Out There on the Edge of Everything, the show that examines, helps you understand, and effectively deal with the interesting edges of life. Broadcasting now from the virtual C344 studios overlooking the edge of Coconut Avenue is your host, award-winning and best-selling author, Dr. Stephen Lesovich.
Hi, this is Dr. Stephen Lesovich, Out There on the Edge of Everything. This is episode 150 of my podcast. Thank you, and thank you to the audience here in the studio with me today. It's hard for me to believe that I've sat in front of this microphone 150 times. It's also hard for me to believe. However, I am very appreciative that I'm now reaching a global audience with this podcast. This very special episode, episode 150, is being sponsored by Coconut Avenue Publishing Incorporated, the creative avenue for best-selling authors. Coconut Avenue publishes creative works that promote personal empowerment, self-help, and soul growth. Creative works that assist in shifting the current frequency and paradigms of our planet. For more information, see coconutavenue.com. Are we ready to begin episode 150? All right, gather around me now. Let's begin. This episode is entitled, Be Smart About Your Personal Growth. Personal development includes your physical, financial, relational, emotional, spiritual, and intellectual development. Personal development is a vital part of your own personal growth and progression. Personal growth is defined as an ongoing process of understanding and personally developing oneself in order to achieve one's fullest potential. Personal growth creates new environments, experiences, and new relationships for you. New environments, experiences, and relationships you have not experienced before. Personal growth occurs at edges in your life. An edge is a place of contrast, a place of chaos where new boundaries are encountered. Change events can be unwanted or intentionally initiated into your life. On my website at slesovich.com, I have a free ebook entitled Successfully Surfing the Chaos of Change. In my very first blog post, I wrote about experiencing the chaos of change. Please check that out at slesovich.com. When you face unwanted change at a current edge in your life, such as a breakup, betrayal by a significant other, a divorce, a death, a loss of a job, a loss of a living situation, etc., it is an opportunity for you to expand and personally grow into new relationships, experiences, skills, and opportunities. You can either embrace or resist personal growth based on unwanted change. You may be resistant to wanting to experience or embrace any personal growth because it is being forced upon you by unwanted change. However, the more you resist personal growth and reject unwanted change, the more stressful it will be and the harder it will be for you to effectively deal with the unwanted change. There's an old saying, what you resist persists. How can you create, accelerate, and supercharge your own positive personal growth? Create a new mindset, adopt a new framework, and take deliberate new actions. Personal growth requires a new mindset. Personal growth requires the correct attitude. Your current attitude defines who you are as a person, and your current mindset, your current state of mind. Your attitude and mindset determines how much personal growth you will experience. If your current attitude is based on positive emotions, such as courage, happiness, joy, love, peace, etc., it leaves you in a state that allows for creating a nurturing environment for experiencing substantial personal growth. However, if your current attitude and mindset is based on negative emotions, such as fear, guilt, shame, anger, grief, etc., it leaves you in a state that typically prohibits you or limits you from experiencing any relevant personal growth. Personal growth requires a new framework. A framework is a structure intended to serve as a support or guide for creating personal growth in your life. One framework you can use for personal growth is based on the SMART acronym created by George Duran and others. A framework for personal growth based on the SMART acronym, SMART, includes creating personal growth actions that are specific, S, measurable, M, attainable, A, relevant, R, and time-bound, T. Specific. Define a specific area for your personal growth. Measurable. Define measurements and indicators of progress. Attainable. Select actions and an end goal that is realistically achievable for you. Relevant. Define what results can be realistically achieved given your available resources. And time-bound. Time is one of the most important factors in the SMART acronym. Specify a time and date, a time limit, when your results can be achieved. Personal growth requires a new action plan. Personal growth requires deliberate actions you take to make positive changes in the physical, financial, relational, emotional, spiritual, and intellectual components in your life. Use the SMART acronym framework, SMART, to create a plan of action that focuses on taking SMART-based action steps towards the end goal of changing your current behavior patterns in a positive, solution-oriented manner that allows you to experience substantial personal growth. Such an action plan will result in you achieving significant personal growth and living in an active, empowered state in which you are truly living the life you desire, even in the environment of the chaos of change. Making a commitment to positive personal growth allows you to make a positive impact in your own life and in the world. Till next time, I'm Dr. Stephen Lesovich, out there on the edge of everything, this time at the edge of episode 150 of this podcast. This very special episode 150 of my podcast, was sponsored by Coconut Avenue Publishing Incorporated, the creative avenue for best-selling authors. For more information, please see coconutavenue.com. I would also like to thank all members of the studio audience that were here in the studio with me today to witness me doing this very special episode 150 of my podcast. And I would sincerely like to thank all of our loyal listeners all over the world who have made this podcast a huge success and give me the opportunity to make a positive impact on a global basis.
You have been listening to Out There on the Edge of Everything, the show that examines, helps you understand, and effectively deal with the interesting edges of life. For more information on your host, Dr. Stephen Lesovich, please visit slesovich.com. For more information on prior and future shows, please visit coconutavenueradio.net.
This is the Coconut Avenue Radio and Podcast Network.